Presenting the Neo Geo. As part of the fourth generation of home game consoles, this powerful system brought all the fun of the arcades to your living room. Released in 1990, it had a great lineup of games, most of them fighting games, but it also had the shoot 'em up classic Metal Slug. Also known as Super Weapon 001 Metal Slug, this game was the evolution of side-scrolling shooters. Like Contra, it had up to 2 players taking on an entire army with nothing but skill, a handful of different weapon power-ups like the flamethrower or the shotgun. And if you got hit once, you died. With its kick-ass music and taking place over 6 unique levels, from swamps to towns to icy mountains, it's clear that this is a game that has a very unique style about it. It has a sense of humour, from the enemies running and screaming away when you first show up, to seeing them do things like sunbathing or cooking. There's always nice little touches adding some personality to the game. The beautiful hand-drawn graphics are always fun to look at, and a lot of the environment can actually be destroyed. Along the way, you rescue long-bearded POWs who give you random power-ups pulled straight out of their pants. You're always well equipped for every situation, because as well as your primary weapon, you also get bombs, vital for taking out that enemy machinery, plus a trusty knife for when things get up close and personal. Finding a powerful Metal Slug tank is always a relief. Just like in Metal Gear, these are the new super weapons of the world. Why? Well, for starters, they can duck and jump, which is pretty impressive for a tank. But they also mean that you can afford to take a couple of hits before dying. Controlling them does take a bit of getting used to though. You rotate the machine gun in 360 degrees by driving backwards and forwards, meaning that you need to move around to get your shots on target. But at least they give you that much needed protection from enemy gunfire. Towards the final few levels, the game does get extremely difficult, with shit flying all over the screen. It's difficult to keep track of every enemy bullet and still avoid them all. And the final boss takes a lot of firepower to finally bring down. Still, like a lot of arcade games, you kinda set your own difficulty by deciding how many coins you want to put into it, hence how many continues you get. If you run out of lives, you can just tap L1 to give it another shot, although I recommend showing some restraint and challenging yourself to beat it with as few continues as possible, or try out the high score mode where you aren't allowed any. Metal Slug went on to have a string of sequels, 6 of which, as well as the original, are all available on the PS4 via the Anthology collection. But however you decide to play it, this is one Neo Geo classic that's worth checking out. Enjoyed the video? Then click on the A to subscribe to A's Gaming Moments for more retro video game reviews on the PS4. Thanks for watching.